it sounds like you're really quite concerned about the Obama administration's announcements and what David Cameron's had to say as well.
Yes, I mean, first of all, we need confirmation that chemical weapons have been used. We also need clarity from the Americans as to exactly what they mean. But whatever that is, many of us are suggesting to David Cameron, look, we do not have to follow. The UK does not have to follow the US. Sometimes good friends tell each other when they're going wrong. And we've been able to secure a promise out of the Prime Minister that no action will be taken in arming the rebels or getting closer to this civil war without first discussing it in Parliament and it being subject to a vote.
And do you think you would have a support to win that vote?
I would hope so, because I think it's absolute madness getting more and more drawn in to this civil war. I mean, mission creep means that we're taking on more and more responsibility for what's happening on the ground, and therefore it would be difficult to extricate ourselves. How do you track and trace the weaponry you would be putting in? How do you stop it falling into the hands of those extremists on the rebel side, such as al-Nusra, who have linked up with al-Qaeda? And also throwing more weapons into this civil war, into Syria, which is not short of weapons, but throwing more in can only add to the violence and add to the suffering.
But nothing else is stopping the suffering now.
Well, we could be doing a lot more diplomatically. I mean, there was a conference at the end of this month, and yet here the West is saying, no, Iran cannot participate. Now, Iran is a key regional power. It's a key player within Syria. I mean, it's the old adage, you talk to your enemies, not your friends, but that means you've got to do that. You've got to talk to them and get them around the table. So I think there's much more we could do diplomatically and on humanitarian grounds.